What's going on, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with week number 5 of our Columbus Aviators franchise, with the Aviators getting ready to take on another division rival, the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is going to be a very crucial game, as the Jaguars have an early one-game lead over the Aviators in the division. If they end up winning here today, that's going to send the Aviators behind by 2 games plus the tiebreaker, so essentially 3 games very early in the season. That might not be something you can overcome. They'd really have to hope the Jaguars start losing some games, and the Aviators are really going to have to start picking it up. You know, that road loss to the Texans was brutal. One of the worst games that we've seen from Marcus Mariota throughout his entire career. He was not going through his reads properly, and he is going to need to get his act together here today. He is back at home again after a 3-game road stand, so he's back in his environment. We won our only game here so far this season. Let's go ahead and kick things off. Curtis Harden is going to field this on about the 9-yard line, past the 20 with a nice little stiff arm there, and he will return it to the 27-yard line, bringing out Marcus Mariota again. Coming off one of the worst games of his career, he's really looking to rebound here today. He's got the home crowd behind him, and overall he's having a pretty solid season. As you can see, 10 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. But that last game was brutal. He really got away with a few plays that probably should have been interceptions. Sankey is going to get things going with the run here up to the 34, 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Wayne Chapman, the second-year tight into the 33. 3rd and 4. Doran Dickerson right up the middle for an Aviator first down, an 8-yard gain there. Now on the left side, Curtis Harden with the reception down to the 49-yard line. Bishop Sankey up the middle, nobody there, and he's going to run for 9 yards. 2nd and inches. Sankey has the first down and more, still on his feet down to the 34-yard line of Jacksonville Jaguar territory. Mariota on the right side going to connect with Wayne Chapman again. That's good for about a 7-yard gain, making it 2nd and 3. Mariota thinking about scrambling, instead finds Sean Sutton, a perfect pass there down to the 12-yard line for 15 yards. Sankey up the middle, nowhere to go there. 2nd and 9. Mariota off his back foot, and that is almost intercepted. A poor throw there from Mariota, overthrowing the target. That'll make it 3rd and 9. Pressure coming. Mariota sees a hole. He's going to try to scramble for it. Mariota into the end zone. Touchdown, Columbus Aviators. A 12-yard scramble there. Mariota could not find an open receiver. Decided to take matters into his own hands, and he's going to take it in to give the Aviators a 7-0 lead here early on. Perfect way to start off the game for Mariota, who struggled again so much last week. Blake Bortles with the miscue there. 2nd and 10 on the left side, going to connect with Chris Ivory down the left side of the field. A huge gain to the 45-yard line for a 25-yard pickup there. And now they're going to have a false start penalty, making it 1st and 15 here from the 45 or from the 40-yard line. Make it a second false start penalty. Blake Bortles cannot be happy with his offensive line right now. 1st and 20, really putting him in a hole. It doesn't matter. He finds Julius Thomas to the 45-yard line for a 19-yard gain. Chris Ivory has the first down on the next play to the 43-yard line. TJ Yeldon, the Alabama product, nowhere to go there, a 2-yard loss, and they are going to get another penalty on this offensive line. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was defensive encroachment. They're good. They're solid there. 3rd and 7 after the drop pass, going down the left side of the field, and that is broken up. Damian Stafford making the play. He's been solid so far this year, and Sankey on the right side going to pick up 8. 2nd and 2. Sean Sutton has the first down to the 32-yard line, a 7-yard gain. Sankey again breaking 1 tackle, and he's going to dive forward to pick up 5. 2nd and 5. Mariota over the middle, going to find Sean Sutton again. This guy is really becoming a great player for us. 1st and 10 down the right side. Wayne Chapman cannot hold on to the ball there, making it 2nd and 10. Mariota pressure coming, barely getting the ball out of his hands there. 3rd and long now for the Aviators. Mariota going deep, and he is going to overthrow Curtis Harden out of bounds there. The Aviators will punt the ball away, and the Jaguars will take over. This is Allen Robinson to the 28-yard line for an 8-yard pickup. Now Blake Bortles going to scramble for it, and he is going to have a first down to the 31. Handoff. Chris Ivory going over the right side this time, and that's a nice pickup of about 7 yards. 2nd and 3. And now Kelly going to make the reception to the 46-yard line, a 9-yard gain. Chris Ivory getting stuffed there. Nowhere for him to go. 2nd and 14, and Paul is wide open to the 49-yard line. 3rd and 7 now. Blake Bortles in the pocket. Plenty of time to work with, going for the end zone. A risky call, throws it into triple coverage. It's going to be incomplete, and the Aviators will take back over, looking to extend the lead here. 2nd and 7. Wayne Chapman on the left side going to pick up about 5. 3rd and 2. Sankey takes the pitch on the outside, and that's good for an Aviator first down to the 26-yard line. Mariota over the right side finds Sean Sutton, avoids 1 tackle, has a block in front of him. He's tiptoeing down the line. He could be gone. The 20-15, 10-5 touchdown. Sean Sutton Sutton, the slot wide receiver, second-year pro from Wake Forest, showing his speed there. A huge play for this Aviator offense, and that's going to put them on top 14-0. And look at Sean Sutton go again. This guy was cut by his team. We picked him up. Look at him tiptoe down the sidelines. It doesn't matter. He is gone. A perfect slot receiver, much in the mold of Shakir Gayton and Chase Cross. For those who know those guys, Blake Bortles, a 3-yard gain there, 2nd and 7. And here is that other false start that I was thinking of. No, I'm sorry, there's another encroachment. I'm wrong. 2nd and 2. They are going to pick up a first down on the back of Chris Ivory's run there. Ivory on the outside this time. And going to lose a yard. 2nd and 11. TJ Yeldon up the middle. It'll be 3rd and 4 after the 7-yard pickup there. And Emmanuel Sanders is going to have a reception across midfield down to the 43-yard line. TJ Yeldon again up the middle. Going to pick up 1 2nd and 9. Ivory on the outside. He's going to take it down to the 34-yard line. 3rd and 1. TJ Yeldon. The running duo here making it happen for the Jaguars. 1st and 10. Bring in Williams. Now he's going to get involved with the 7-yard carry. A little read option. Bortles not fooling the defense at all there. 3rd and 5. Bortles going to throw to Julius Thomas. That's good for a first down to the 10-yard line. 1st and 10. They can still get a first down as Ivory breaking all of the tackles. 2nd and 4. TJ Yeldon untouched into the end zone. Touchdown for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they are getting back into this game. It's going to be 7-14 there. And the defense of the Aviators not happy there. Sankey trying to go across the right side there. He's going to pick up 6. 2nd and 4. Wide open on the left side is Curtis Harden. And he's going to take it to the 33-yard line, a gain of 7. 1st and 10. Mariota on the left side going to find Doran Dickerson. That's good for a first down and more to the 49-yard line. A 16-yard pickup there. 1st and 10. Mariota going to scramble with it. He slides down wisely after picking up 9. 2nd and 1 play action. Mariota scanning the field on the right side, finding Curtis Harden down to the 38. A 4-yard gain. Good enough for a first down, though. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. And he is going to scramble on the outside, going through his reads. Nobody open, and he will wisely throw the ball away there. 2nd and 10. Tavares Morgan with the reception down to the 31-yard line. 3rd and 3. Sankey up the middle, and he is going to have an Aviator first down as we hit the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. Sankey on the right side. And he's going to pick up 2. 2nd and 8. Sankey up the middle this time, running into a bunch of linemen there. It'll be 3rd and 4. The Aviators need a first down over the left side. Wayne Chapman unable to come down with it. Paul Posluszny on the coverage. And Mason Johnson will kick a field goal right through the uprights. 17-7 is going to be the score. The Jaguars still have 14 seconds. We're going to see if they try to make something happen here. If they're just going to take us into halftime. They hand the ball off to Chris Ivory. That's good for a 9-yard gain. And they're going to call timeout here. So Bortles looking to take a shot down the field here. Get them back into this game. Time has expired. It's coming down to this. And the Aviators defense going to swat the ball away. 17-7 going into halftime. And a very good first half for Marcus Mariota running the ball in there, and then Sean Sutton making the big play. You know, we really needed to see a rebound game from Mariota so far. He is delivering. Our defense is looking solid, only allowing 7 points in the first half, well below our season average. And we still haven't made a big play on the defensive side in terms of interceptions, but good enough right now. We're dominating the game, and we need to keep it up in the second half. Back in the second half, the Jaguars are going to start off with the ball. Chris Ivory running for 4 yards there. 2nd and 6 on the right side. Ivory with the leaping catch. That'll be 3rd and 1. And Ivory is getting stuffed. Derek Morgan on the tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 as the Aviators take over here. And that is Sankey on the right side picking up a yard. 2nd and 9. Mariota on the left side going to connect with Curtis Harden. Good for a first down and more. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Sankey running it up across to midfield. 2nd and 9. David Cobb this time going to run for about 2. 3rd and 7 play action. Mariota scanning the field, cannot find an open receiver, going to run out of bounds, picking up about a yard there, and the Aviators will punt the ball away. Nada breaking through the offensive line, getting to Chris Ivory in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. Now Allen Robinson up the middle, going to pick up about 9 there. 3rd and 4. Blake Bortles on the right side, and Thomas going to catch this one out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10. Sankey nowhere to go there. 2nd and 14 over the middle. Sean Sutton with the reception. He is down to the 34-yard line. 3rd and 8 down the left side. And that is going to be broken up by Paul Posluszny. So the Jaguars will take over. And here's Chris Ivory. The 40, 45, 50. 45-40, still on his feet, all the way down to the 38-yard line. A monster run from Chris Ivory, 12 carries, 80 yards for the running back there, and he is having a great game as TJ Yeldon runs up the middle, picking up 3, 2nd and 7. Yeldon again has a first down and more down to the 23-yard line. A 12-yard pickup, play action. Emmanuel Sanders on the right side. That's going to go for no gain there as Ivory cuts back inside, trying to leap over the defenders, and that's a big hit. 3rd and 5. Little screenplay to Ivory this time. Has a block in front of him. The first down going down. He juked inside. Had he gone to the outside, he might have had a touchdown there. Blake Bortles to the end zone. Marquise Lee, touchdown for the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are right back into this game. 14-17 is going to be the score, and that could have been the touchdown for Chris Ivory. Instead, he juked inside, but Marquise Lee will get the job done as the Jaguars get back up onto the board here early in the second half, and that is a big play by Curtis Harden, but Mariota threw the ball beyond the line of scrimmage there. 2nd and 14. Sean Sutton with the first down reception up to the 37-yard line. Good for a 16-yard gain. 1st and 10. Mariota going to scramble, and he slides down after picking up 6. 2nd and 4. Fitzgerald in motion here. And Mariota in the pocket on the left side looking for Chapman this time. And that's going to get swatted down. 3rd and 4. Screenplay. David Cobb is going to break one tackle, and he has a first down to the 49-yard line. A 6-yard gain. Sankey up the middle. Nowhere for him to go. 2nd and 10. Sankey again. And once again, he is getting dragged down, only picking up a yard. That'll make it 3rd and 9 here from the pocket down the field. Sean Sutton wide open. A 50-yard touchdown strike to the second-year pro from Wake Forest, who is having a huge game here for the Crusaders, for the Aviators. Unbelievable play. Sean Sutton is emerging as a star in this league. Pairing him up with Curtis Harden is going to be a blessing for this offense. And the Aviators making a 2-possession game once again. The score going to be 24-14. Blake Bortles had a great first drive here. Going to look for something else. Not a great first drive, but a great drive a second ago. 1st and 10. This is over the middle. Niles Paul with the reception across midfield to the 46-yard line of Aviator territory. Bortles does a play action, scanning the field, looking for the end zone here, and this is going deep, but they are going to get Tyrone Stevens on a defensive pass interference. I don't think that ball was catchable, but no amount of arguing is going to change the call. That's going to give the Jaguars the ball. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line, and TJ Yeldon gets dragged down there. It'll be 2nd and goal now, and now they're going to have a false start penalty. That's going to be huge, and that'll move him back to the 6. Blake Bortles doesn't care. Julius Thomas gets stuffed by Stevens. He breaks the tackle, but Stafford brings him down. 3rd and goal here for the Jaguars on the right side. Niles Paul cannot hold on to the ball. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line, and the Jaguars are going to have to settle for a field goal. That is a huge mistake by this offense, and the Aviators defense did a great job of stepping up after the penalty there, which I wasn't even sure was a penalty. Not even sure about it. But a big stand there from the Aviators, and this is a 7-point game still. A 5-yard loss by Sankey there. Doyle Green Beckham going to take it up to the 29-yard line. 3rd and 1. Sankey has a first down, and more still on his feet. He's going across midfield to 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, all the way out of bounds with the worst stiff arm in the history of the NFL to the 15-yard line. Bishop Sankey breaking tackles, avoiding tackles, making jukes, and that is a crucial play for this team as he takes it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Aviators are in the red zone, and David Cobb is just going to handle it from there. A 15-yard run from the backup running back from Minnesota, and the Aviators jumping out to a 14-point lead. A huge stand from the defense, and then Bishop Sankey setting up the drive, and David Cobb going to finish it off for the Aviators there. There is our offense. They are looking alive. 31-17 is going to be the score. Chris Ivory with the catch out of the backfield. Derek Morgan going to take him down after a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 on the right side. Tyrone Stevens with the interception. The 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown for the Columbus Aviators again. Tyrone Stevens felt horrible about putting his defense in that position with the penalty. He is going to make up for it with a pick 6 there, and that is the first interception of the season for the Columbus Aviators, and he is going to take it to the house as the Aviators have a 21-point lead over the Jaguars here. Things are getting out of hand quickly, and Blake Bortles has some work to do if he wants to pick up a win here today. He finds Niles Paul. That's good for a 15-yard gain to the 40-yard line. Now Bortles going to run with it here. He slides down after only about a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8, pressure coming on the right side. Allen Robinson is wide open. That's good to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10, handoff. Chris Ivory up the middle, had a block in front of him, and he is going to pick up 4 there. 2nd and 6, Bortles in the pocket again, going down the left side of the field, and he is going to overthrow everybody with that one. 3rd and 6 on the right side, not overthrowing Niles Paul. That is good for a first down to the 32-yard line. Bortles moving this offense down the field as Emmanuel Sanders has the catch to the 18-yard line, a 14-yard gain. Chris Ivory going up the middle, avoiding one tackle, picking up 7. 2nd and 3. TJ Yeldon this time going to get stuffed immediately. It'll be 3rd down and 3 to go. Bortles looking for a screenplay. TJ Yeldon into the end zone for the 2nd time today. Touchdown for the Jacksonville Jaguars. It is still a 14-point game. 3 minutes, 14 seconds to go here. They are going to try for an onside kick here. Suckup looking for the possession, and he is going to kick it right to Tavares Morgan, the rookie, going to make the play for the Aviators and take it down to the 38-yard line. So all the Aviators really need to do at this point is run the clock out, and that is what they are going to attempt to do as Sankey picks up a big first down to the 27-yard line. Handoff, Bishop Sankey up the middle. That's good for about 4 more yards. The Jaguars calling some timeouts here. Doran Dickerson has another first, and the Jaguars still calling timeouts. They don't want the Aviators to run the clock down. The Jaguars still think they have a chance. The Aviators don't really want to run up the score here. We're going to try to take the classy approach and just kneel the ball down. We will kick a field goal, making it 41-24. Mason Johnson will knock it right through the uprights. 24 seconds to go here. And the Jaguars wanted the ball back. They really did. They were calling their timeouts. You know, we were trying to just kneel the ball down. And he's going to throw it, and Bortles is picked off. Avery Williamson, now he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown for the Columbus Aviators. They tried ending the game earlier. The Jaguars would not allow him to do so. And now Avery Williamson is going to take advantage of it. 48-24, the 2nd interception of this season for the Aviators. Both of them pick sixes, both of them in this game, and the Aviators are going to dominate their division rival, the Jacksonville Jaguars. The score was a lot, the game was a lot closer than the score would indicate. The Aviators doubling up on the Jaguars here. And big plays from the defense, something we really haven't seen throughout the season. It was nice to see it here today. Tyrone Stevenson, Avery Williamson, each making big-time interceptions. Neither of them were too important. I feel like we had the game set either way. And you know what? We really didn't want to run up the score like that. The score could have been 38-24. We kept trying to kneel the ball down. They kept calling timeouts. And Aviators looking good across the board here today. Offense stepping up, defense making some big plays for us. And the Aviators going to move to 3-2 on the season. 128.5 quarterback rating for Marcus Mariota. A great rebound game for him. 18 of 26, 269 yards. 69% completion, giggity. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions on the day. Again, Mariota really doing a great job rebounding from last week's effort. Blake Bortles, 86 quarterback rating, 23 of 32, 225 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, both of which were returned to the end zone for touchdowns for the Aviators. Not a great game for him. Just couldn't get it done on the road. Bishop Sankey, 23 carries, 132 yards, 5.7 yards a carry for him. No touchdowns. Chris Ivory, 15 carries, 96 yards, 6.4 yards a carry for him. No touchdowns. TJ Yeldon, 33 yards and a touchdown. Mariota, 24 yards and a touchdown. And then David Cobb, 17 yards and a touchdown. But if you look at Sankey, you know, he averaged 5.7 yards a carry, but that stat's kind of skewed. 132 yards, but he had a long of 57. So take away 57 yards from here. 22 carries, you know, around 80-something yards. 70, 80 yards. You know, really not a great game outside of that big run. Sean Sutton, though, a huge game. 7 catches, 178 yards, 2 touchdowns. Just a great performance from the second-year pro here. Chris Ivory did good out of the backfield. Niles Paul had a pretty solid game. Curtis Harden, 4 catches, only 34 yards. We really need to start getting him and Dorial Green-Beckham more involved in this offense again. Marquise Lee, 1 catch, 3 yards, and a touchdown for him. Tavares Morgan had that reception. TJ Yeldon had a touchdown as well for the Jaguars. 16-yard play from Doran Dickerson. Defensively, Stafford, 16 total tackles, 12 for Marquestin Huff, and then Tyler McElroy with 9. 1 sack on the day, Brian Arakpo, 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions, Tyrone Stevens and Avery Williamson, both returned for touchdowns there. Fumble force, Brian Arakpo did force a fumble on the last play of the game. It was not recovered, but look at this. Our defense making some big-time plays for us. That is definitely something we need to see more of throughout the season. Mason Johnson, 2 of 2, a long of 30. And that is going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please smash that like button if you did. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Later.